Hello! So I'm making this video to share on you guys on how I fix my team on Genshin Impact and show you guys how I did it. Or maybe you guys can see it and copy what I do, because for now this is the best I can do for the moment. Alright, so first, why do I want to change my team? So let me introduce you to my old build on my team. So first I have GG, I have Raiden, I have Jungling, and I have Bennett. For GG, of course, I use it for heals mostly, and Raiden is for DPS, and Jungling is for off-field DPS, and Bennett is either buff or healer. In my old team build, I will focus more on building the crit rate or crit damage of 50 to 100, which is 50 crit rate and 100 crit damage to Raiden only, because I was mainly use Raiden as a DPS. So for the artifacts, I ignore all the artifact sets. I only use available core artifacts. So that means I only focus on crit rate and crit damage for the artifacts, which is basically good, which means my Raiden's burst is very good in terms of DPS, but the issue is that it's very hard for me to make the burst available on each fight. It's take longer for me to initiate that burst. In order for me to fix my team, I need to use a better team in order to support the team competition. So one of the tips that I can share on how to find the best team depends on what character and what constellation that you have. You can use the website. Here I'm gonna put the link in the description. The website will help you build the best team that you have based on what character you have and what constellation the character have. So I'm using this website. Based on the website, I think my best team for now is Beidou as a support or defense, Raiden as DPS, of course, Jungling as outfield DPS, and Bennett as a buff and healer. So pretty much not that much different. I just need to remove GG from the equation and bring in Beidou as a support or defense. So now since I get them, I need to rearrange and fix my artifact set. Focus more to artifact set. You see which artifact set is better for each character, and I will attempt to get at least 4 sets of them. And by doing that, I need to ignore the subset for now. So how does this grind start? How does the strategy on grinding to get the best artifact ever? Alright. How do I do it? So the grind I start is I using fragile resin, which I haven't used in a long time. So first I use 20, which should be around 600 resin, and dedicate one character for 300 resin, and then grind the domain for the artifact set for the 300 resin, and stop after the 300 resin and continue another refill day if still hasn't get at least the 4 set that you want. So if you got at least 4 set artifact that you want for that character, choose the best one for each category, because sometimes you get duplicates and you need to see the stats or substat for that artifact to see which one's the best for your character. Make sure it's complete the 4 set artifacts. So in my case, I prefer to be crit rate more into the crit damage, more into the energy recharge, and after that you need to enhance the most important artifact first to max level. So for the tips of how to level up your artifacts, it's actually quite easy for me, at least. If I can easily grind purple artifacts, then of course I will use the blue artifacts to enhance my purple artifacts. But if I can easily grind gold artifacts, then I will use purple artifacts to enhance the gold artifacts. Take unuseful enhanced artifact to enhance my new artifacts, but keep in mind that the substats and probably dementia also would not be carried over. Not all gold artifact is good. Some purple artifact is good than the gold one, so use purple artifacts until find good gold artifacts. So after you do all this grind, do the same strategy again for all the characters. Depends on how you plan to use the character, you should prioritize the stats for grinding artifacts. If you're confused, I will give you an example. For Junglings, you will be used mostly for off-field DPS, so I will be focused more of energy recharge and pyro damage bonus stat on her artifacts. Weapon stats should be also included. Then can focus on talents, I also plan to level up the main character since she finally have a good elements to main for, which is Dendro, and the new map Sumeru require Dendro sometimes to unlock certain world puzzles. Sometimes even if the artifact set is met, the stats of the artifact may prevent you from using it, which means you have to grind again next day or another day to find better stat. Luckily for me, I already have 4 sets of needed artifacts, so there is no rush. Left thing for me to do right now is to grind leveling up materials, talent materials, weapon materials, and crit rate or crit damage artifacts. Since I already have 4 set artifacts for each character, not gonna be so focused on for the crit rate, crit damage. I might be focused on the other materials. And that's how I fix my Genshin team. With this build, I could potentially keep pumping bursts during fight rather to wait long time for my raiden burst in an older build, even if the damage is high. With this, I will showcase how the team works. Enjoy and thank you for watching.
Happy to apply. Nice and spicy today. Eyes on me. Shine down. Ha. 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 How heartless. There is no escape.
I'll be the one. You are not welcome.
I'm going in. To ashes. Inazuma shines eternal.
How regretful. I'll be
Happy to apply.
lucky today.
Booba, get them. Eat this. Shine down. Torn to oblivion.